What baby? Oh, who
I'm
fingers?
alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. Welcome. I am the Crazy Celibate, and thank you for collaborating with me again today. As always, I am here for your viewing pleasure. Today in lab, we discussed wound care, establishing a sterile field, and sterile gloving. Please enjoy, sit back, and I hope you learned something.
Did you take your dressing off already? So we turn it over and look at it?
We got the
Okay. All right, so you take it off, and yes, you can do that. If it's smaller, do that.
Let me take this off.
Continue to see. Don't look at it. And then we do it again. And then that's sterile. Sterile.
Okay, so per our nurse instructor, you want to always wash your hands before and after and establish a space or an area for your sterile fill, which more than likely will be the bedside table that you've sanitized. After gathering your supplies to complete this process, what you're doing is cleaning that wound to remove drainage, such as serous drainage, purulent drainage, seroanguinous fluid, and sanguinous fluid from the patient.
Or incision, so like surgery, so like anything that's penetrating, those are all open wounds. Alright, so we're gonna talk about types of wounds. So we have partial thickness and then full thickness. So wounds can be dirty or clean, depending on whether they host a large amount of microorganisms. So it just depends on how deep it is and how much like bacteria it's gonna host. So our partial thickness wounds are gonna be kind of more superficial, they're gonna heal quicker, whereas our full thickness wounds, there might be like necrotic tissue inside of it, they're gonna be slower to heal, there's probably a lot of scar tissue with those. A number of microorganisms, like how much bacteria is inside of it. How this wound has been caused or how they got the wound, they're all going to heal in the same 3 phases. So the phases are how any wound is going to heal. So the first stage is going to be your inflammation, so your inflammatory stage, which is your first stage. So this is when the swelling or the edema kind of starts to happen, your redness or your erythema happens, increased blood supply, you might get pain. So this is going to be your first step of like your wound healing. So again, you're going to get red, it's going to get swollen, it's going to be painful. Your second phase, the importance of wound care during this phase is going to be like debris is going to continue to need to be cleared, so we got to keep cleaning it depending on how deep it is. So this is usually the 3rd or 4th day, and it can last 2 to 3 weeks. So this is when it's starting to kind of heal on its own. So like new cells are starting to form, new tissues starting to form. Depending on how deep it is or what type of wound it is, you may have to keep cleaning it out. So we don't want like all that swathed and necrotic tissue inside of it. So this is when that scarring is going to start happening. And the last phase is going to be your final phase. This could take up to two years. Because again, this is when the scarring is really coming through. Your scar tissue usually becomes lighter or paler, to where you don't notice you have many scars. So this can also be called the maturation or remodeling. So they're both the same thing.
Just testing. I'm about to go in here and test. Everybody's going in. Nobody wants to. But it's time to test.
That happened to me. I wasn't sick anymore, and then I got a cough, and I couldn't breathe.
See, look at she leaving the room. She don't want to test. Yeah, yep. You leaving the room. You don't want to test.
I don't feel I'm ready for the teacher. I got a flu shot yesterday.
You don't feel good, girl. I don't wish that on anybody.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
She don't feel good. What are we doing here? To all those collaborators who made it this far in the vlog, I am in Fundamentals of Nursing inside of my Moodle application online, where we go for our PowerPoints, our grades, information regarding what's coming up, new tests, blah, 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 blah. And this is the test. Let's find the test that we did today. And the test that we did today is right here. Looky, yeah. 96.67. Your girl did it. Anyway, this concludes our time. You have a positive and productive day. Going.
It's a picture of the that you need to see through it.
Get it.